In one of the most dramatic days in South Africa's democratic history, President Cyril Ramaphosa broke down in tears inside Parliament after KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi called for his arrest in connection with what is now known as the Parliament scandal. The crisis, centered on allegations of high-level political interference in police probes, ties between state officials and criminal syndicates, and the subversion of parliamentary oversight, has plunged the nation into turmoil. The emotional climax came when Ramaphosa, long admired for his stoic composure, crumbled under the barrage of accusations. Mkhwanazi, renowned for his unflinching candor, addressed the Public Accounts Committee with unflagging resolve. He accused the presidency of orchestrating obstructions in investigations into political assassinations, protecting cronies from justice, and derailing anti-corruption efforts. "No one is above the law," Mkhwanazi declared. "If we truly seek justice, the president must be questioned and, if the evidence demands it, arrested without delay. South Africa cannot heal while accountability halts at the pinnacle of power." Gas echoed through the chamber. For many, such brazen rhetoric targeting a sitting head of state was inconceivable. When Ramaphosa stood to reply, a tense hush fell. Visibly rattled, his voice faltered, his hands shook, and tears streamed down his face. "South Africa," he began, "I have dedicated my life to freedom, to justice, to nurturing this democracy. These allegations shatter me." He bowed his head briefly before meeting the gaze of the MPs before him. "But let my sorrow not obstruct the truth. If I have let this nation down, if I have let you down, I must answer for it. I am not above the law." The chamber froze in stunned silence. Even Ramaphosa's staunchest opponents appeared disarmed by the vulnerability on display. Mkhwanazi's salvo was no mere oratory. He presented Parliament with a clear slate of demands. The response was instantaneous and volcanic. Opposition benches, led by EFF and DA members, erupted in chants of "Arrest him! Arrest him!" The ANC side fractured, some MPs stared ahead impassively, others huddled in frantic whispers, a few shaking their heads in outright denial. Public galleries thundered with competing cries of fury and loyalty, mirroring the nation's profound rifts. Beyond the building, crowds swelled, some baying for Ramaphosa's ouster, others voicing songs of support. Social media ignited, with hashtags like #RamaphosaArrest, #ParliamentScandal, and #Tears of the President surging to the top within minutes. Regaining his poise, Ramaphosa made a startling pledge: he would establish an independent judicial commission, chaired by a retired Constitutional Court judge with unfettered authority to probe the claims. He vowed to relinquish certain executive powers if directly implicated and urged national restraint, cautioning that division only aids the criminals preying on our people. "I submit myself to the law, to the people, and to history," he said. "South Africa must come first, even before my reputation." Within the ANC, reactions split sharply. Some hailed his humility as statesmanlike, others decried it as frailty. In private caucuses, whispers of a leadership coup intensified. Insiders suggested that dissenting factions, already wary of his tenure, might seize the moment to force a recall. The president wept, but the party must project resolve, one faction warned. If the inquiry uncovers even a trace of guilt, the ANC cannot shield him. This fictional tableau of Ramaphosa's tears signals a pivotal juncture. Should the probe exonerate him, he could reclaim heightened legitimacy. If it exposes culpability, he risks becoming the first incumbent president in South African annals to face arrest and trial. For everyday citizens, the affair amplifies distrust in institutions eroded by decades of graft and state capture. Scandals have scarred the nation before, but never has a president wept openly in Parliament as a senior law enforcer demands his detention. This uncharted drama captivates global attention. The sight of Ramaphosa in tears will endure in political law, either as an emblem of a leader crushed by falsehoods or the collapse of a beleaguered administration. What lies ahead? Rigorous inquiries, potential detentions, intricate power plays, or even resignation may shape not only one man's legacy but the trajectory of a democracy still grappling with its ideals.